Good morning. Today is January 7. We concluded yesterday that knowing the presence of God is always near and that He is our God is enough reason to cast off fear. This morning, we want to look at the example in Mark chapter 4 from verse 35. On the same day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us cross over to the other side." Now when they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was, and other little boats were also with him. And a great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that it was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep on a pillow. And they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" Then he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. But he said to them, "Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith?" And they feared exceedingly and said to one another, "Who can this be, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Jesus was with the disciples in the boat when they ran into a storm. After Jesus calmed the storm, maybe one of the disciples said, "Oh, why were we even afraid, self?" Instead, the Bible says they wondered and said, "Who is this man?" That tells me immediately that they were oblivious of the personality and power of Jesus. May I be bold to say that our major struggle as believers is that many of us have not totally come to terms with what it means to have God as our God and to know that He is with us always. Jesus was with them in the boat, but they hadn't understood the extent of the power of the one they had chosen to follow. Paul prayed for the Ephesians in Ephesians 1:19 that the eyes of their understanding will be enlightened to know the exceeding greatness of His power towards us who believe. Let's make Ephesians 1:17 to 20 our daily prayers, because believers are going to face more opposition from darkness in these last days. May we become more enlightened to know Him, so that we may become bold like the lions that we truly are. We will continue from here tomorrow by God's grace. Remain blessed.